Hi, this is ronMctube. We're playing Hunter Call a While on PC. Today we're continuing on our journey across Cuatro Colinas. Now, in my last video we went wolf hunting and was trying out the 6.5 Martin and the 7mm rifle for wolf hunting, for Iberian wolf hunting. Well, today I'm going to try solely to try and get a diamond wolf. That's the plan today. I would love to get one of the diamond Iberian wolves just to show you what it's like in Beceite Safari Trophy Lodge. We'll do some other hunting as well along the way, but this place where we're going now is the spot where I got attacked in the last video. Release date is tomorrow, so I hope you're all looking forward to it and really excited. I know I am. I've done lots of videos over the weekend, but live release is tomorrow, the 10th of December, and like I say, it's going to be a big deal for a lot of players. It is for all platforms as well, the 10th of December, the release date. So can't wait to see everyone posting on social media that they're on Colinas, Cuatro Colinas, and having a great time and showing off all the trophy animals. So I wish you all the best, and I hope you're really excited for tomorrow. Right, back to the wolf hunting. Hopefully we do a little bit better than yesterday, because we nearly got mopped up by the wolves. I knew there was 3 or 4 of them, but I didn't see the other ones that come behind, and soon there was like 8 or 9 of them, and I got swamped. Sometimes groups of wolves can be like 4 or 5, and then sometimes there's like 7 or 8 in a pack, and then sometimes you might get 2 packs converge. When that happens, you are in trouble. Some person yesterday in the comments was suggesting I use the 3006 because you can fire off rounds quicker. So I may do a comparison video of wolf guns, what to use, what's best for integrity, what's best in life and death situations. To say that anything works in that, doesn't it? Just shoot whatever. Normally though, my little tip, and I give this a lot, is shoot the leader. Normally if you shoot the leader, they like confused for a second, or they just run off. Sometimes they will attack still, but mostly they just go once you shoot the big one. If you want to prompt to attack for fun, then obviously shoot one of the smaller ones, and then normally you will get attacked. Now down this area, like I say, they are normally over here. Boats have been discovered on this map. Now I don't know if these are going to be used. This is a test build, so some things may change, but people can actually press over it and it says E. Now whether they're going to add something in it, hide something in the boat, like I don't know, like a letter or something, or you can actually use the boats. That could be massive. I suggested boats in Hunter Classic when that first started, so we're talking 10 plus years ago on the forums, that we could have boats on Whiteheart to go across it. And there did actually used to be a boat that used to drive around the island on Whiteheart, like a steam paddle boat, and for some reason it went. I don't know why. There was also a plane that used to fly over on Loggers Point, so it would be nice if we do get boats, but what would we use them for? Would it just be for travel? I don't think you can hunt from boats, can you? I have seen some programs in the Yukon Discovery Channel before where one guy was actually hunting for moose, and he actually was shooting from like the kayak boat. Now I don't think that's very safe, or I don't know what the laws are like about that. Drop that in the comments about shooting from boats. But this guy was definitely doing it, but he was shooting the moose. He'd been after for about 3 days for meat to live off, you know what I mean? He had to get the moose, so I suppose in that sort of conditions, situation, you're going to shoot it from whatever. You don't care. If you need the food, you need the food. So I get that. So obviously in different regions and places around the world, it's all going to be different. I know cars and things like that, you're not supposed to or be allowed to shoot from. It's against the law. But boats, I don't know. So drop that in the comments. I'd like to hear about that. What it's like in your region or place of the world. Would you be able to do it? What would you use the boats for? Before fishing comes in. Can't see it happening. There was talk many years ago of bow fishing being added to Classic by a former person. They thought about adding it, so that's a little thing. But that's another thing as well. In the USA, bow fishing is really popular. But if you did that something like in the UK, you probably get a big fist outside your face. It's so weird how things translate around the world and are different. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's very popular in one country, yet in another country it might be frowned on. So think about that when decisions are made on content, because obviously they do have to think about all these things. Like skinning of animals, for example. Some people would love that in game, but some people would go up in arms about it as well. So there's lots of tricky situations people must come under when they want to add things, and they must think it's fun, but they're not sure how it's going to be received. What would you like to see added, your number one most thing in the Hunter Call of the Wild right now or next? Just drop that in the comments. I'd like to hear about it. Now, I thought I heard a wolf, an Iberian wolf, but last time what happened was I heard it literally as it was coming to attack me. So I'm trying for that not to happen again. About tracks on? I can't see any tracks. Sometimes I turn off the tracks when I want to hunt like realistic, so nothing's in the way. But sometimes I do it for when I'm taking trophy shots, so it doesn't show up the tracking domes and things in the pictures, so it's just all natural. I do like that. I have suggested for quite a while that we have no HUD, no nothing on the screen. Currently you can turn everything off except for the E, and that's annoying because you like all get into that when you're doing and you want to hunt like that, and then all of a sudden a big E pops up in the middle of the screen. So it would be nice if the devs could implement. I thought it was a wolf. Yeah, it would be nice if we implemented a toggle button to just toggle everything off the screen, so you can hunt with no distractions. Some people really like that as well. So just give me an option, you can hunt whichever way you want to do. Come on wolves, where are you? We did hear one not long ago, like whimper, so we've got a track there. It's looking around. It was somewhere around here last time. Here we go. Right, we've got an advantage point here, or a vantage point I should say. It is an advantage being here. Yeah, they're coming to me. I'm just going to see, hopefully we get a really big one. Oh, they're all quite small. What's that one? That looks white. I think we've got a rare one. It's only a small female, but it is a rare wolf. It's a rare Iberian wolf. We're definitely going to take that. So not a diamond, but a rare one. We'll definitely take that. I'll shoot that with a 7mm. Where are you going? You're going down. So how about that? We come for a diamond Iberian wolf and we end up with a rare one, which that's not bad for a second prize. I'll take that. But it's good actually, because now we can show what they are, what rares are for the Iberian wolves, and it's called Winter. That's brand new, isn't it? Winter wolf, Iberian winter wolf. It looks almost jet white, but with like a touch of sort of like slate grey. But it's great to find out what rare variations there is in the Iberian wolves. I think most of these new species will have rare variations. It's just a case of finding them. Right, we've moved more to the right of Cuatro Colinas. Here we go, Campo de los Mitos. I don't know if we pronounced that right, but we're discovering a new area, and I found one of the new Ibex species. We're around this lake here. I'm going to discover all this area next. And as you can see, it's a different sort of biome. There's sort of like 4 main hills in Cuatro Colinas. That's what it actually translates to. That's the name of the reserve. It means 4 hills in Spanish. And we've got Ronda Ibex. Now, I'm not an Ibex specialist, so drop in the comments what are the main real life differences between the Ronda Ibex and the Beceite Ibex, or the Beceite Ibex. I still got to get that right. Drop in the comments what is the sort of differences. How do you know which is which? I am going to take a close look at them and see what they're like, but obviously I just want to know what the real life variations are like, because people who play the Hunter do actually hunt a lot of these Ibex and are from Spain. There's a big Spanish community, so they do know more about these, and obviously I do, and a lot of other people, so it's nice to hear what the real differences are. I do like how they climb up these mountains. Sometimes I am on like an early build of the game. It's not the live version yet, so I will get bugs now and again. But how they mostly traverse the rocks and cliffs, and how they jump up rocks as well, is brilliant when you see it. So they've really nailed that. Sometimes they do bug out now and again, but for overall they do work really well. Right, Ronda Ibex. Is there a big one here? That's what we're looking for. This is the first time seeing them, so it's not really about getting a trophy one, but we're always going to look for a trophy one. You always look for the biggest one, don't you? But from what I'm seeing, they're all quite small. Right. We'll pick one out, and then we're going to shoot him. And the rain's just coming in. In the UK for the last 3 months, I think it's rained about probably 2 days. Not in the 3 months. Every day for about 3 months it's rained consecutively. So I'm quite used to seeing rain. Right, first Ronda Ibex down. Let's go and have a look at it. Hopefully we don't fall, because I haven't got any med packs. I don't think I've actually got a tent on this, so that wouldn't be good. Because it means I'm going to have to run for about another 30 minutes to my next location. So there is plenty on this side. But yeah, as I was saying, Cuatro Colinas in Spanish equals, well, in English, is 4 hills. That is why they chose that name. So they do put quite a lot of detail into it. I know in the stream, EW stream, they did say that about that. Sun is shining. Quick little storm, little rainfall. Right, where is our Ibex? Well, our Ronda Ibex, our new one. So it was a kill shot. Which species of Ibex grows the biggest? The biggest horns, the biggest in size? I'm going to have to look up this, aren't I? I'm going to have to go on Wikipedia and check it all out. Look how it fell perfect on the rock, having a little nap. There's the horns. They do look smaller than the Beceite Ibex. That's a 3, so it's only a small one, 57 kilo. This is one thing what happens in this build. I don't know if it'll happen in the live, I don't think so, but when they fall on a slope, you have to rotate them in the trophy shot mode. It's really hard. It's like inverse of how you normally trying to do it. These have got true racks as well, the Ronda Ibex, the true score. Let's have a look at this true score evaluation. It's just A, B and C. You've got horn length, overall spread and circumference. So add those together, you get the total true score evaluation. But as you can see, these are normally smaller. I'd be interested to see what a 5's like. I think a 5's probably just going to be straight up like an Alpine Ibex. I don't know. Like I say, it'll be interesting to see what a really big one of these is like, because generally they're all like 1, 2s and 3s I've seen, not even a 4. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like. They do look very similar colour wise, orange, black line, and the face is all the same. They are a subspecies, I guess, of each other, so they are going to look quite similar. Right, let's move on. So our first Ronda Ibex. We do need to get all 4 of the different Ibexes, and I've come back here because I'm trying to get a diamond Beceite still. The level 5 did kind of annoy me. I thought that was going to be a diamond, so I've come back to the normal spot. But I wanted to show you this. This is one of the main reasons. Is look at this. We have got an albino Beceite Ibex. Now the only thing is, I wasn't sure whether to show this because it kind of bugs out, so it kind of annoyed me, and I was kind of 50-50 whether to show it, but I thought people want to see a rare Ibex anyway, so I'm going to show it, even though it bugs out a little bit, which it's an early build, so it's not the proper live build, so bugs are to be expected, and I'll have to mention to the dev team about it glitching out a bit, but you can now at least confirm that there is rare Ibex in the fur variations. But what I was just saying was, before we shoot this, is for the Grand Slam trophy man, you need all the different Ibex species, one of each, to make the multi-trophy man. So you need the Beceite Ibex, the Beceite Ibex, the Cuatro Ibex, the Ronda Ibex, the Southeastern Ibex. You need one of each. So we are going to try and do that. We've got two of them. We've got the Beceite Ibex and we've got the Ronda Ibex now. We need to find the Cuatro Ibex and the Southeastern Ibex. Now I think they'll be on the different hills because there's 4 hills, 4 Ibex. So that makes logical sense. As you can see, the one on the right's having a little party. Did a little back and forward. At first, when I first seen this, I thought he was actually trying to fight, because in the Hunter Classic you can actually find them fighting on the hills. Maybe that is a thing. Maybe they do fight. I don't know. I don't think that's a thing, because I think they would have mentioned it. But in the Hunter Classic, in rare occurrences, you could catch male Ibex fighting and crashing horns. So that might be happening. I don't know. I hope it is. It'd be brilliant to see. But I think it's just bugged. Because they're just sort of caught in a weird action. Look. He's doing his little MJ impression or something. Look, Leviosi. So yeah, this is why, like I say, I wasn't sure whether to show you this footage, but I did want to show it you just to show and prove that there is a rare variation of the Ibex in the game. So we will run over and collect it, and I do kill it, but like I said, I don't know if the bullet penetration and this part of the mountain or something went wrong. But you can definitely tell it's injured because it's sort of walking round. It could be a combination of bad shots and the terrain or something, I don't know. But that area definitely seems to be a bug or something. I think we'll do a competition. What should we do a competition for this time? And I have mentioned before in these competitions, it's the first comment. And it has to be in my YouTube comments. And it can't be edited. Your post. So I understand that you might. What? Look, just flashing, flash. Oh, he's dead now. Yeah, I have mentioned in this competition when I do them and giveaways that it's the first comment, non-edited post. I understand why some people might legitimately edit the post, because you might be watching the video and then hear, like later in the video, that I'm doing a competition, and then edit your first post. Don't do that. Just put in the answer unedited, because some people, it's sad to say, will try and take the mickey a little bit and just edit the first post, or stick a post in straight away as soon as the video goes live and then go, yeah, look, I was first, but they didn't. You understand why I have to have these rules to do it. So the competition for this is going to be for a base game of Color Wild on PC. So what should we have it for? What score is this Albino Beceite Ibex? First person to drop it in the comments gets a copy of Color Wild on PC, the base game. No DLC, it's just the base game, yeah? And I'll add you on Steam, and then I'll give you the prize for the first one. And no edited posts for the competition. First answer, 1 copy only, in the first person. Right, let's collect this Ibex, and we'll see what score it is. It's probably going to be next to nothing, because it was only a 3 anyway, so it wouldn't have made even a gold, because sometimes 4s don't make golds. But it was a level 3 albino, 90 kilo. But as you can see, it is an albino. So we do know that albinos exist for the rare variations of the Beceite Ibex. We'll taxidermise that, and we'll have a look at it in the lodge close up. But I'm happy to prove that, and I know that that's actually in the game now, so you know what to look for. There's probably other rare variations, maybe like melanistics, what else? But like the wolf we just had, winter wolf. We didn't know what that was. I've never heard of that. So we're at Sasiki Safari Trophy Lodge. Here's albino wild boar. What a mouth that's got. You wouldn't like that, would you? Biting you. Here's our Fangsa multi-trophy man with the 3 Iberian wolves and the mouflon sheep. Here is our albino Ibex, Beceite Ibex. I'm going to go practice that in a minute. See what Google Translate says. Is the correct way. And here, wish we had it here. No, we had it here. Is our rare winter Iberian wolf. So that's been me, ronMctube. Been playing Hunter Call of Wild on PC, journeying around Cuatro Colinas. The release date is tomorrow, the 10th of December. Hope you all enjoy it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.